Hello and good morning students, I am Shudip, your English educator. Today I am going to discuss the second part of adjective. I have already discussed the first part of adjective in this earlier video. If you want to check it out, if you want to watch it, just search the first part of adjective, and I will put the link of the first part adjective in the description box also. So now let us begin. The adjective, it is the second part and it is for class 8 students. In this class, in this video, I will tell you the definition and the types. Okay. So let us begin. Here are in this previous video I have discussed there are 9 types of adjectives in our English grammar. Okay. So what are those types? I have already told you. Still I am going to make you remember what are those adjectives. It is in front of the screen. There are 9 types of adjectives. First is descriptive adjectives, second is quantitative adjectives, third is proper adjectives, fourth is demonstrative adjectives, fifth is possessive adjectives, sixth is interrogative adjectives, seventh is indefinite adjectives, 8 is articles, and 9 is compound adjectives. Okay. Today I will start from proper adjectives. So now let us begin from proper adjectives. Here is proper adjectives. Here is what is proper adjective. Here is the definition of proper adjectives. Proper adjectives are the adjectives form of proper nouns. Okay. When proper nouns modify or describe other nouns or pronouns, they become proper adjectives. A proper adjective allows us to summarize a concept in just one word. Instead of writing or saying a food cooked in Chinese recipe, rather than you can say it or write it that it is Chinese food. Okay. So here I am going to, and I have summarized this whole phrase, a food cooked in Chinese recipe. I am going to tell you one word, that is Chinese food. So in this way we can use the proper adjectives. Here I am giving some examples of proper adjectives on your screen. Such as, American cars are very strong, Chinese people are very cruel, I love KFC burgers, Marxist philosopher despise capitalism, Ben is an Australian player, Amit is an Indian player, Sushi is an Asian player, I don't like Chinese food. Here you are watching that the red colored and underlined words are from proper adjectives. We have already known that those adjectives are coming from proper noun are called proper adjectives. So America is the name of a country, China is the name of a country, Australia it is the name of a country, KFC it is a name of a brand or company, India is the name of a country, Asia is our continent, and China also the name of a country. So those pronouns, those adjectives are coming from proper nouns are called proper adjectives. So in this way you have to use proper adjectives in your sentences. Now next, here are some more examples of proper adjectives, such as Shakespearean sonnets are easy to comprehend. So Shakespearean means those novels or those sonnets are were composed by Shakespeare, are easy to comprehend means easy to realize. Petrarchian sonnets are more complex. Complex means it is hard to realize. He has always been a Marxist. Marxist is the name of a political party. There is nothing called platonic love, it is an idea. He was a Serbian baseball player, it is a name, okay, Serbian, and Japanese cars are wonderful. So, Japan is a name of a country. So, in this way you can use the proper adjectives which are from proper nouns. Okay. So, proper adjectives are usually capitalized as proper nouns. Now, next is demonstrative adjectives. Okay. What is demonstrative adjective? A demonstrative adjective directly refers to something or someone. Demonstrative adjectives include the words this, that, these, those, etc. A demonstrative pronoun works alone and does not precede a noun, but a demonstrative adjective always comes before the word it modifies. Okay? So, what is the meaning of this paragraph? I am going to tell you, such as, here are some examples of demonstrative adjectives. Okay? That building is so gorgeously decorated. Here, that building means which are not close to you, which are far from the speaker. That building means you can indicate which is far from you. So, that refers to a singular noun far from the speaker. This car is mine. Here, this refers to a singular noun close to the speaker. These cats are cute. Here, this refers to a plural noun close to the speaker. Those flowers are heavenly. Means those refers to a plural noun from far from the speaker. Give me that blue water bottle, means that you can indicate which is not near you. That boy, that school, that building. So, in this way you can use demonstrative adjective. Okay? So, here that, these, those, these are demonstrative adjectives. Here are some more examples of demonstrative adjectives. I want those marbles. I wanted to meet you that day. These mangoes are sweet. I can't forget that incident. Those people were mean to her. I cannot give you money at this moment. I could not manage it at that moment. Those thieves are back in the town. So, here the red colored and underlined words are demonstrative adjectives. You must follow where, if you want to use demonstrative adjectives as demonstrative pronoun, you must put a verb just immediate after the demonstrative adjective, such as the first line, those. Here those is used as demonstrative adjective here. So, if you want to use those as demonstrative pronoun, so what you have to do? You have to use are or were just immediate after those. Those are my books. So, here those here, those are my marbles. Those are my books. So, here those are In this sentence, if you write or speak those are, so here those is used as demonstrative pronoun. But here I want those marbles. So here those is used as demonstrative adjectives because marbles are being modified by those. Okay. And the second line, I wanted to meet you that day. And that day was very cloudy. In the first sentence, I mean here this sentence, that day, here that is used as demonstrative adjective because here day is being modified by that. But if you say that is very sunny day, that was very good day. So in this sentence that is used as demonstrative pronoun. Got it? It is very as simple as water. Okay, students, no need to worry about this. So next, go to the next page. Here possessive adjectives. What is possessive adjective? A possessive adjective indicates possession or ownership. What is possession and what is ownership? Possession means which you possess, means something you have. You are the owner of, suppose I have a book, okay, I am possessing this and I am the owner of the book. So in this way you can use the word possess. So indicates possession or ownership. It suggests the belongings of something to someone or something. Some of the most used possessive adjectives are my, his, her, our, their, your, etc. All these adjectives always come before a noun. Unlike possessive pronouns, these words demand a noun after them. Okay? So now here are some examples for you. My car is parked outside. So here my is being modified, here car is being modified by my. The second sentence, his cat is very cute. His cat. So after his there is a noun, so that you can tell this his is possessive adjectives. Our job is most done. So job is being modified by our. Her books are interesting. Here books are being modified by her. So in this way you can use possessive adjectives in your own sentences. Okay. So now next. Now interrogative adjectives. So you must know what is the meaning of interrogative and interrogation. Interrogation means to ask some question to have the answer. Okay. An interrogative adjective asks a question. An interrogative adjective must be followed by a noun or a pronoun. These interrogative adjectives are which, what, whose, etc. These words will not be considered as adjectives if a noun does not follow right after them. Okay? Whose also belongs to the possessive adjective. Now next. Here are some examples of interrogative adjectives. Which phone do you use? What game do you want to play? So students, here is a big question for you. Okay, I'll tell you two questions in the next page and you have to give the correct answer. So that I'll come to know you have a perfect conception about adjective and pronoun. Okay, I will tell you. At first I have to explain this. Let me explain this page. After that I'll ask you. Okay, so here the first sentence is, which phone do you use? What game do you want to play? Which car is this? Whose book was that? Which pen do you like more? What books are you buying today? Which team scored the higher in the last match? Which player did get a 50 yesterday? In this right hand side, what recipe did you choose to make this dish? Which bat is Watson's? Which song is Joya listening to? What product did you order from there? Which topics are more important for the discussion? Whose pants did you wear? Whose phones did you use when you talked to me? Okay. So here are the interrogative adjectives such as which, what, whose, which, what, which, what, which. Okay. In this way you can use the interrogative adjectives. Now let's go to the next page. Okay, so students, here are two questions in front of your laptop screen or mobile screen. Okay, you have to identify and you have to tell it which are these specific adjectives or pronouns. Which pen do you need and which is your pen? You have to tell it. Here in the first sentence I have written which, and second sentence is there also which. So you have to tell it in this first sentence here which is used as adjective or pronoun. You have to tell it. You have to guess it. I have told you several times, I have told you many times that how you can identify the adjective and pronoun. Now I am going to give you the answer, but students, you have to do it from yourself. Just pause the video and you have to try it once, and then after you click next. Okay. So you have to tell you here which is used as adjective or pronoun, in which sentence which is used adjective and which sentence which is used as pronoun. Okay. So now I am going to give you the answer, but don't see the answer at first. You have to try it from yourself. Okay. Here in the first sentence which is used as adjective, because here pen is being modified by which, and the second sentence there is a verb after which. So here which is used as pronoun. Okay. So go to the next page. Here indefinite adjectives. So what is indefinite adjectives? An indefinite adjective describes or modifies a noun unspecifically. Okay. They provide indefinite or unspecific information about the noun. The common indefinite adjectives are few, many, much, most, all, any, each, every, either, nobody, several, some, etc. So here are some examples of indefinite adjectives. I gave some candies to her. Here some is indefinite adjective. I want a few moments alone. Here a few. Several writers wrote about the recent incidents. Here several. Each student will have to submit homework tomorrow. So here each is from indefinite adjective. Okay. So now next, articles. So students, you know it very well. Articles like a, an and the, these are the articles. There are 3 articles in our English grammar. So those articles are also used as adjectives. Okay. Articles also modify the nouns. So articles are also adjectives. Articles determine the specification of nouns. A and an are used to refer to an unspecific nouns, and the is used to refer to a specific noun. Okay, here are the examples. A cat is always afraid of water. Here the noun cat refers to any cat, means a cat, any cat in this world, a cat. It is not specific. The second sentence, the cat is afraid to me. Here I am going to specify a particular cat. You can specify which is in front of you or whatever. Here I am going to specify it, a particular cat. So here the cat is, here the is the adjective. An electronic product should always be handled with care. So an electronic product. So here an is also an adjective. So now I am going to tell you compound adjectives. What is compound adjective? When compound nouns, combined words modify other nouns, they become a compound adjectives. This type of adjective usually combines more than one word into a single lexical unit and modifies a noun. They are often separated by a hyphen or joined together by a quotation mark. Okay? A compound adjective is formed when 2 or more words are joined together to modify noun. Here the words may be noun, adjectives, verb, present participle or past participle or adverb. Such as, he is a cold-blooded man. Here adjective plus verb past participle. Nalanda University was a world famous university. Here world is noun and famous is adjective. So world and famous is combined here. It creates compound adjective. Tendulkar made a record breaking performance. Here record breaking, here noun plus verb present participle. Okay. Dr. Misra is a middle-aged man. Here also middle and aged, 2 different words are joined and it creates compound adjectives. Now go to the next page, degree of adjectives. So degree is very, very important, students. There are 3 degrees of adjectives, such as positive degrees, comparative degrees and superlative degrees. These degrees are applicable only for the descriptive adjectives, okay? Such as example, positive degree, he is a good boy. Here good is adjective, and make sure that degrees only adjectives are having the degree only. There are no such parts of speech who has degree, only adjectives have the degree. So here good is the adjective and good is the comparative degree. and in the sorry, good is the positive degree, and in the comparative degree he is better than any other boys, and in the superlative degree he is the best boy. So, here best is also adjective and it is from superlative degree of good. So, students, I am going to tell you the proper orders of adjectives. You should maintain the order of adjectives when you will compose or you will tell something. You must follow the order, you must follow the rules or order of adjectives, otherwise it will be incorrect. Okay? So, I am going to tell you the order of adjectives. Here in this way the car is moving. So, in this way the words or the adjectives will be put or will be written in the sentence, such as at first you should use determiner or articles. Okay? Here look at this sentence, first sentence, a beautiful pink dress. Okay? So, according to this table you have to use the adjectives. So, it is the proper order. You have to use the determiner or the adjective articles at first, then if there any type of quantity of number, then you have to apply it. After that quality or opinion, then size, then age will come, after that shape, after that color, then proper adjective or the origin, after that purpose or qualifier, after that the noun, the specific noun about which you are telling something. Okay? So, I have given some examples here. A beautiful pink dress. Here according to the table I have written A, it is an article, then beautiful. So, beautiful, what is this? It is a quality or opinion, that pink, here pink is the color and dress is the noun. Okay? Next, a big yellow Indian lion. Here A is determiner or article, then big is size, then yellow is color, and Indian is proper adjective or origin, and lion is noun. Next, the 6 beautiful little ancient diamond shaped red colored Indian diamond. Okay? So, here the article, then 6 is the number or the quantity, beautiful is the opinion or quality, little is the size, age is ancient, diamond shape is the shape, red color is the color, Indian is the proper adjective or origin, and noun is diamond. Okay? So, in this way we have to use or we have to maintain, we have to follow the order of adjectives, so that you can write or speak a sentence correctly. If you do not follow this rule, if you do not follow the order, make sure whatever you want to write, whatever you want to speak, it would be incorrect. Okay? So, students, I have completed the chapter adjective, and I think it will be very helpful to you. It is a very important chapter for your exam, for your course, and for your study life. Okay? Focus on your study. I have already given you the first part, and first part is very, very important. Second part of adjective is also very, very important for you. If you have any query, I will be there in the particular schedule of this video class. Please feel free to send me your query or question if you have. I will be there for you, and definitely I will give the answer, and you have any type of query, I will definitely solve you. So students, stay at your home, stay safe and focus on your study. Till then, bye bye, have a nice day.